Welcome to the main event. This is True Ring News Network, your ringside access to WWE news and drama. Subscribe and let's rumble. AEW Collision delivered a stacked Christmas night showcase from the iconic Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, blending tournament drama, personal rivalries, and holiday chaos into one unforgettable broadcast. With the AEW Continental Classic nearing its climax, every match carried weight, urgency, and emotional stakes. Wrestlers entered knowing that one mistake could end their tournament dreams, while others fought purely for pride and momentum heading into World's End. The historic venue amplified every strike, chant, and gasp, giving the night a big fight atmosphere from start to finish. From brutal league matches and surprise confrontations to heartfelt promos and festive mayhem, Collision balanced elite in-ring wrestling with compelling storytelling. By the end of the night, semi-final matchups were locked in, rivalries intensified, and the road to World's End became clearer than ever. Kyle Fletcher defeats Jack Perry in a brutal Gold League war. Kyle Fletcher and Jack Perry opened the show with a violent and emotionally charged Gold League battle that set the tone for the entire night. Fletcher wrestled with calculated cruelty, relentlessly targeting Perry's injured ankle by ripping off his boot and slamming the exposed foot into steel steps. Perry countered with desperation and grit, using his cunning instincts to survive, including a shocking bite to escape a suplex. Both men traded devastating offense, with Fletcher landing a brutal brainbuster on the floor and Perry responding with an avalanche sunset flip bomb. In the final moments, Perry nearly secured victory with the snare trap, but Fletcher barely reached the ropes. After a frantic exchange, Fletcher sealed the win with a running kick and decisive brainbuster, earning 3 points and eliminating Perry from contention. Kyle O'Reilly's emotional message to Roderick Strong backstage. Kyle O'Reilly delivered a heartfelt pep talk to Roderick Strong that stood out as one of the night's most genuine moments. O'Reilly spoke openly about seeing doubt in Strong's eyes and reminded him of everything they've endured together. Thanking Strong for pushing him throughout his career, especially following O'Reilly's recent submission win over Jon Moxley, he emphasized that the conglomeration stands united. O'Reilly urged Strong to trust himself, believe in their bond, and embrace the possibility of a Christmas miracle. He closed by expressing confidence that Strong could defeat Claudio Castagnoli and truly win by smiling afterward. The promo added emotional depth to Strong's upcoming match and reinforced the importance of friendship amid the tournament pressure. Konosuke Takeshita overpowers Mascara Dorada in Blue League action. Konosuke Takeshita and Mascara Dorada delivered a compelling clash of styles in Blue League competition, with speed colliding against raw power. Dorada used slick movement and high-flying offense to keep Takeshita guessing early, firing off quick strikes and aerial attacks to create brief openings. However, despite his agility, Dorada struggled to land a decisive blow that truly threatened victory. Takeshita absorbed the punishment patiently, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The dramatic turning point came atop the turnbuckles, where Takeshita unleashed a thunderous lariat that sent both men crashing down in a jaw-dropping collision. Capitalizing instantly, Takeshita followed with a crushing running knee and the Raging Fire Slam to secure the win, earning 3 more points and eliminating Dorada. Roderick Strong stuns Claudio Castagnoli. Amid chaos, Roderick Strong and Claudio Castagnoli delivered a hard-hitting Blue League encounter filled with intensity and urgency. Castagnoli controlled much of the early action, overwhelming Strong with relentless uppercuts and pace. Strong refused to stay down, mounting a fiery comeback with a series of jumping knees that shifted momentum. In a defining moment, Strong pulled down his knee pad and landed a decisive strike to Claudio's chin, earning his first tournament victory. However, celebration was short-lived as chaos erupted post-match. Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia assaulted Strong while Marina Shafir watched coldly. The attack ended when Mark Briscoe charged in, wielding a wooden plank to chase them off. The segment spiraled further into festive madness, closing with a bizarre holiday-themed confrontation that left the crowd buzzing. Tag team chaos and rising tensions. Across AEW officially announced a massive tag team showdown as the Bang Bang Gang challenged FTR to a Chicago street fight at World's End. Stokely Hathaway accepted on FTR's behalf, issuing a stern warning about the violence to come. With the AEW Tag Team Championships on the line, the match promises chaos and brutality. Elsewhere, dueling vignettes aired featuring Chris Statlander and Jamie Hayter, intensifying their rivalry. Hayter dismissed the idea of therapy, focusing solely on reclaiming championship gold, while Statlander fired back with equal venom, promising to break Hayter emotionally and physically. These segments reinforced AEW's stacked tag division and women's division, ensuring World's End will feature deeply personal and high-stakes confrontations. Pacey and Kevin Knight fight to a dramatic time limit. Draw Pack and Kevin Knight delivered one of the night's most thrilling matches, battling to a dramatic time limit draw in Gold League competition. Knight exploded early with crisp aerial offense, forcing Pack to ground him with a massive overhead suplex that sent him crashing outside. Pack dominated stretches with brutal suplexes, including an avalanche belly-to-belly, but Knight refused to quit. As the final minutes approached, the crowd rallied behind Knight, who survived a German suplex on the floor and beat the referee's count. Both men exchanged breathtaking counters, blocked finishers, and survived huge strikes. In the closing seconds, Pack locked in the brutalizer, but Knight refused to tap before time expired. Both earned 1 point, keeping their tournament hopes alive. Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd set for Collision course. Gabe Kidd stormed the ring with venom, declaring that Darby Allin is not indestructible. His words were cut short when the lights suddenly went out, and Darby appeared in the ring holding Sting's iconic bat. The crowd erupted as Kidd's bravado instantly vanished, retreating cautiously. The tense stare-down spoke louder than words, making their upcoming clash at World's End official in spirit if not on paper. The segment reinforced Darby's eerie presence and Kidd's growing aggression, setting the stage for a violent showdown. With neither man backing down, this confrontation promises raw intensity and emotional stakes when they finally collide. Babes of Wrath. Dominate and embrace the holiday spirit. The Babes of Wrath showcased power, teamwork, and personality in their victory over Hyann and Maya World. Willow Nightingale's strength was on full display as she delivered a double suplex early, establishing dominance. The Babes worked seamlessly, combining attacks to overwhelm their opponents. When Hyann attempted to break up a pin, Willow responded with a massive pounce that sent her flying out of the ring. Harley Cameron sealed the win following their soul food suplex combination. Afterward, the Babes shifted gears with a festive promo, wishing peace worldwide while making it clear that at World's End, mercy would be off the table. The blend of humor and menace made the segment memorable. Jon Moxley eliminates Orange Cassidy in Blue League. Shock, Orange Cassidy entered his match against Jon Moxley with unexpected aggression, trading strikes before switching tactics. Cassidy targeted Moxley's injured leg with sharp drop kicks, gaining control and stunning the crowd with Superman punches. The action spilled outside, where Cassidy drove Moxley through the timekeeper's table in a jaw-dropping moment. Both men barely beat the count back inside. Despite Cassidy's surge and multiple near falls, Moxley survived with grit and experience. In a shocking finish, Moxley caught Cassidy in a sudden roll-up, stealing the victory. The win earned Moxley 3 points and eliminated Cassidy, proving once again that underestimating Moxley's instincts is a costly mistake. Kazuchika Okada outsmarts Mike Bailey in the main event. The main event featured Kazuchika Okada and Mike Bailey in a dramatic Gold League showdown filled with tension and reversals. Okada punished Bailey early with relentless stomps, asserting control. Bailey rallied with explosive counters, landing an avalanche Rana and the Ultima weapon, but Okada repeatedly escaped. Refusing a count-out victory, Bailey chased Okada outside to continue the fight. In the closing minutes, Okada shocked everyone by hitting a Rainmaker without attempting a pin. Bailey responded with rapid kicks and another Ultima weapon, yet Okada survived. The match ended with Okada trapping Bailey in a clever roll-up, securing the win and finalizing the Continental Classic semifinals, as Okada faced Takeshita and Fletcher met Moxley at World's End.